Hi, welcome back to Ward's Farms channel. A lot of the purpose of doing this is to show you just kind of the everyday actions or tasks that we have in the farm. Right now we're kind of cleaning up the farm. Last year we converted over to flowers. We opened to the public, and so now we got to clean the farm up. The farm was it wasn't really farmed other than a few fields, but they were a larger farmer that the fields were attached to larger fields, so they didn't really worry about the hedgerow and things like that. So over the last few weeks I've been clearing out the hedgerow, which I'll show you in a second, and I'm getting ready to take this tree down. Now luckily it's kind of leaning that way to begin with, but I'm going to use the wedge method to kind of get it to fall straight out that way, so I can then clean it up pretty easily. And just wanted to kind of show you what we do on the farm on a pretty consistent basis. These are the types of things that you do in the winter to clean up the farm and just get it into a better shape so we can make it nicer looking for the public, and that's part of the issue. Is this hedgerow is overgrown, and we're just going to slowly but surely clean it out, probably do a little bit each year. But this is part of it, is taking down this tree. Unfortunately I wasn't taking video when I did the bulk of the job, and we did some stuff on our IG, so make sure you look in our description box, because we have all our social media links in there. Make sure you follow us, make sure you subscribe to our channel. But yeah, I just want to show you guys how I cut these trees down, and that's about it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you this hedgerow that I cleaned out a little bit, so if you can kind of see, that's Junior the boxer dog. As you can see, it's been really cleaned out. There was a lot of vines. You can see the vines on this tree that I'm going to take down, a lot of vines. I'll probably end up taking that tree down too, but for now we're just going to take this one down this year. Hedgerows, windrows do serve a purpose, so you have to keep that in mind when you're taking this stuff out. They're good wind blocks. They channel water. This one's dug out to literally channel water from the field, so you have to keep those things in mind when you're cleaning them out. So you want to keep at least a little bit of it still intact. So we got this. We're gonna take this tree down. I have two chainsaws. I'm a Husqvarna guy, so I have a 455 Rancher and a 345 E series or whatever it was. I use that to limb. I do have an 18-inch bar on it. I have a 20-inch bar on the 455, but it's a little more powerful. But this tree's pretty small. It doesn't need a lot of power to take it down. But, just sometimes people ask what you're using and things like that. So I just wanted to give you a little heads up on what I use. As you can see, we actually burnt all the hedgerow stuff out there in a burn pile. It's actually still smoldering. Probably what I'll end up doing, there's a lot of dirt in that area, so probably what I'll end up doing is kind of pushing the branches and stuff around, take some of the limbs off this thing that we can't use for firewood, throw them on there, and then reignite that probably next weekend or something. We've had a couple wet days, and we're getting 2 more wet days, so we've got to keep that in mind when we're doing these types of things. So I'm just gonna let this roll, and I'll just fast forward through all the nonsense and then show you what we do when I cut the tree down. All right. So as you can see, other than Junior trying to get under the tree and me having to chase him, it fell exactly the way we wanted to fall. Like I said, it was kind of leaning that way, which was nice. Made life a little bit easier, but I'm just gonna cut that thing all up, and then we'll be cleaned up, and then I'll move some of the stuff out there. And then we got a wood pile over here that I'll put some of the wood, because we have a fireplace that we burn it in. So the wood doesn't go to waste at all. Alright, chain got stuck or something, so we're gonna have to repair this. I'm gonna shut the video down. Just gonna cut those tree branches in, or the tree trunk into lengths that I can pick up with the power forks of the tractor. Take it over into our wood pile, and then I'll let it dry out a little bit, and then I'll cut it up into smaller rounds and then split it for firewood. That's about what we're gonna do. But yeah, a little out of breath here. It's a little bit of work. A little bit of work doing this stuff, but it's all worth it in the end, you know? So there we go.